Narcissists are ultra secretive and mysterious. They live a double life. They hide things from you and others because they do not want their true self to be known. Why don't they want it to be known? Well, if they were to be known for who they are, they won't have the power they have over others. All control will be lost and they will be exposed. And what are some of the things that come to mind when we think about their hiding behavior? Phone, their insecurities, and so on. But we are not going to talk about stuff that is obvious. We are going to talk about some of the things that they hide to create a new identity. Hi, I am Danish, a narcissistic abuse recovery professional. The topic for today's episode is 5 dirty secrets a narcissist hides from you. If that sounds interesting and you're eager to know what these secrets are, stay until the very end and subscribe because your subscription to the channel helps in spreading awareness about narcissistic abuse. Secret number 1: health issues. A narcissist tries their level best to keep their health issues hidden. Why? Well, they want to appear perfect and powerful. In their head, having health issues is associated with being weak. So they have to be the alpha, the predator, the one who dominates, and in order to do that, they cannot show anybody their vulnerabilities. Now, this is applicable to overt and grandiose malignant narcissists. In a covert narcissist case, they openly show their suffering. There are problems with their health. Whereas for a grandiose, overt, and malignant narcissist, they will make you think they're perfectly fine. If you were to point out the obvious to them, oh, what's wrong with your leg? What are you even talking about? Oh, you're limping. No, it's all in your head. I'm perfectly fine. Look at me. I'm strong. I can do anything. I am younger than you. I can get things done that you can only dream of doing. They may be in their 50s but would want you to think they are in their 20s. We'll talk about that in the upcoming point. The reality is they struggle a lot with health related paranoia. It's not general health anxiety. No, it's paranoia, delusional paranoia. How do I know this? My father, a living example of this. I have witnessed it all my life. He pretends to be the healthiest man in the family. He maintains his weight and so on, but is deeply paranoid. He minutely observes small spikes in his blood sugar levels, for example, hemoglobin levels, and other stuff that in isolation can be insignificant, that you and I wouldn't think much about. Now, health anxiety is a thing. This is delusional. They create cognitive dissonance for themselves. For the world, they'll project an image of a healthy person, but deep down, they are unhealthy, psychologically and physically as well. In this type of a narcissist, you will get to see a mini collapse the minute they are diagnosed with something big or grave, such as any form of aggressive cancer or anything like that. They won't tell you, they won't consult you, they will run away from you, they'll try to hide because it makes them feel vulnerable. Now there is no power gone. Such a narcissist will also maintain distance from you when you get sick. They'll look at you with pure disgust, no empathy. They won't acknowledge your illness. They'll leave you alone, offer you no support because it reminds them of their own frailty. Number 2, age. Yes, this is especially applicable to a lot of female narcissists. Now, I know people in general do not want to look old. So some of us might hide their age, but not to the level of crazy delusion. They convince themselves they are 10, 20, heck 30 years younger than their biological age. If you meet a con artist narcissist, he or she will tell you they are 25 or they are 23 while they may be 35 plus. And they will tell you that without a flinch. They won't be moved at all. They'll convince you that they are as young as they're telling you. You might question, but you don't look 25. You're 35. Oh, come on. You're jealous of me. You're jealous of my age. Look at my followers, look at my admirers. Everybody admires me, everybody praises me. What are you even talking about? They don't just stop with changing the numbers and telling lies. No. They create an environment around them that falsely proves they are as young as they are telling you. For example, you're dealing with a female narcissist who's a con artist who tells you she is 25 years old. Now, she gets all her pictures photoshopped. Everything is manipulated and projected to the world. She posts everything on her social media. Everything is fabricated, it's manufactured, and the following is also not real. Such a person might buy millions of followers, fake followers, and then have fake profiles dropping comments on her fake pictures, justifying that she is or he is 25, 26, or way younger than their actual age. If God forbid anything reveals their true age, they will rage at them. For example, they go to a clinic and tell them my age is 26. They do their own analysis and it comes out their biological age is 37. What would you do in such a situation? You would be humbled. You will just accept it, won't you? No, a narcissist wouldn't do that. They'll rage at the professionals and say, "You're crazy, I know. You're trying to make money out of me. You want to humiliate me. I'm never coming back." I'm giving you these examples. I witnessed it. I've heard it from others. This is real. I'm not making it up. So they hide their age because you know it for the obvious reasons. The older you are, the weaker you could look. The older you are, the less power you can have over others. So they will always tell you a wrong number. Number 3, this one is very interesting, their origin. Now it can be their family, it can be their caste, their creed, their ethnicity, their color, and their race. Anything that has to do with their preformed identity. Why? Well, in their head, being associated with a certain race, being from a certain ethnicity or a family, makes them look weaker, which is only a thing that exists in their head. What do? They completely erase their preformed identity, cut their roots, completely deny the existence of their connections with, let's say, some other country that their ancestors may actually come from, and create this fake identity. An example, you may be dealing with a narcissist who may have German roots, European roots. That person will never acknowledge it because in their head, again, that makes them look inferior, and will say they are white by nature. They will narcissistically Americanize their personality, so much so that they will always push the agenda that they are 100% American. Now, there is nothing wrong with being American. What I'm saying is they will leave their identity behind, create a fake one to convince others they are superior than the world at large. They don't just stop with creating this fake identity or fake belongingness to a certain race. They will look down upon the race they actually come from. Their face, their eye colors, their hair, their height might tell you a different story, but they will deny it all and call you crazy if you point out to them that, what are you doing? You're from the same group. Don't do that. Don't hate them. Would you believe this? I have seen narcissists lying about their addresses. My own mother, to this day, she lies about her address, the area she is from or the area she lives in. Why? Because that area is seen as, in her head, as a backward area where villagers or uneducated people live, savages live. That is not the thing. She has created this complex in her own head, and this tells us about the hierarchy. Oh, those people who are from the city, live in the city, are great, amazing. I would want to associate myself with them. But these villagers, no. They are not even human. They don't deserve respect. So I will never tell anybody where I actually live. Number 4, their financial status, their financial condition. The general image of narcissists that gets projected out there as, oh, narcissists will flaunt, they'll show you how much money they have. They will drive expensive cars, Porsche, Ferrari, and whatnot. There are some show-offy narcissists like that out there, but a lot of them are really secretive when it comes to money. They won't tell you how much they earn, where their money is stored, and how much real estate they have in their name. They won't tell you any of that. My father did it all the time. I never knew how much he earned growing up. He never told us. He always kept it as a secret. I don't know why. Probably because he didn't want to give us a chance to ask him for some money. He always created this sense of deficiency and scarcity. Oh, I don't have it. Oh, I can't give it, when he had a lot. Why? Not because he wanted to be a victim. No, he wanted to run away from his responsibilities. So they hide their financial status if it serves them. They won't tell you what they have, where they have it, if they know you're going to come for it, or it is legally yours. You should get it. The second possibility is they will hide their actual financial position. They may be broke, but will project an image of being really rich. Okay, how so? Well, they will target rich sources of supply, those people who have a lot of money, and will start extracting money from them, resources from them through exploitation. Give me a car, give me a gift, give me a house, give me an exotic pet. These are real examples that I know of. So what will they do? They will take pictures of these things they get from you and will post on their social media, projecting they are rich, an image of an elite person. They will want to live among rich people. Why? Well, they want to think they are rich as well. Wannabes. They're wannabe. All the time they want to be rich, they want to be famous, they want to have a lot of following, they want to be known, they want to be known for their looks, but that never happens. It's only in their fantasy that they get to live all these things. But in reality, nobody considers them anything once they see through their facade. Number 5, and the last one, this one is really interesting. They will hide their affairs with the family. If it is a male narcissist that you're dealing with and he's extremely enmeshed with his mother and or sisters, he won't tell you what's going on there. He will always visit them, always prioritize them, and make you feel like you are an outsider. If you dare ask, what was that discussion about? What were you saying to your mother on that last phone call? Because I heard something. They will create an issue. They will fight with you. They will tear you apart to the point of calling you a crazy, jealous human being who does not want me to have a relationship with my family. What's wrong with you? How do I know this? My father did it all the time. He had a weird relationship with his family, like they were a cult together. And me and my mother is a covert narcissist, by the way, we were seen as outsiders, never welcomed. They had a secret language. Truly, I've observed it. They would talk to each other through their eyes. They would say words that we wouldn't understand. Have you experienced something like that? Let me know in the comments. But you will never ever be able to penetrate those relationships to know what lies within. It's like a secret club that you are never ever allowed to go in. It's a cult. It's a group that functions in an entirely different universe. That was number 5. Let me know in the comments if you resonated with this episode. If yes, share it with others. And I will talk to you in the next one. Until then, as always, let the healing begin and continue.